Hey, Steve here. Welcome to Talent Talk. Now, when was the last time you had a real performance conversation with one of your direct reports, one of your team members? Now, I'm not talking about your annual review. I'm not talking about the salary talk, right? Just an open, honest performance conversation. Let's admit it, like annual reviews once a year, that system's broken. It's usually tied to a raise. And by the time we get the feedback, a lot of it's old news, right? And the research is pretty clear that once a year just doesn't move the needle on performance. And it's not that leaders don't care. It's just that the system was not really designed to develop people. And what actually works are consistent performance conversations, monthly or quarterly, and they're built around the key accountabilities of the job. So let me show you how to complete a performance conversation on a monthly, quarterly basis. So in my talent planner, you go to the My Plan section, you go to My Performance Plan, and here are the key accountabilities for Megan. We can pick any employee that you're working with that day. And so these are Megan's 5 key accountabilities. They're ranked in order of importance and where she should spend her time in a given week or month on those key accountabilities. And then, so in each monthly one-on-one, just check in with Megan or your direct reports and are these in the right order? Is this where you should be spending time on your job? And really just have a conversation around that and make adjustments as both of you agree to it. And then once a quarter, each person, the team leader and the direct report, come with a rating on how they're doing on each of their key accountabilities. And it's a conversation, right? How are we doing? So we ranked her really high on operations management. She's doing excellent there, and our OEE is improving. She's doing a great job there. Where her and I agreed that there's an opportunity for development is around her team development. And so we rated her a 2, and we have a reason in here. We can make notes, be more consistent with your one-on-one meetings. She'll have a tendency to cancel them sometimes, not be consistent. And one-on-one meetings are essential to retention and really building that high performance team and developing each team. So on a quarterly basis, go through each of these and really rate each other and have a conversation around. Again, this is a two-way conversation. It's as much about what Megan needs to get better at as me as her leader. How can I and the company invest in her to be better at team development? And so performance conversations, number one, are consistent. I like monthly. Some companies do them quarterly. It really depends on the amount of direct reports you have and really your game plan around one-on-ones. So I do them monthly. Number two is really center them around the key accountabilities of the job because these are the most important things, priorities of their job. And they're ranked in order of importance and where they spend their time. And so if each team member is evaluating these each month, and each quarter, we're talking about how they're doing on each one, and we're investing in them to get better at each one. Then we are building a high performance team. We are moving towards high performance. Performance conversations should be consistent. They should be focused around the key accountabilities of the job and really about how can we make your job more satisfying and more real. And so performance conversations move the needle. They're incredibly effective because they're ongoing. They're not just tied to an annual event. And so my encouragement today to you in Talent Talk is to hold consistent one-on-ones with your direct reports and really center them around the key accountabilities of their job so that as each team member gets better at their key accountabilities, our team performs at a higher level. So my recommendation today out of Talent Talk is be consistent with your one-on-one meetings and take a quick look each month at your key accountabilities and on a quarterly basis, really put some time into rating them and investing in each of those key accountabilities. Thanks for joining us today.